In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can set up an abandoned cart sequence on your Shopify store to basically let customers know if they've added an item to their cart that, hey, there's an item in your cart, come back, finish shopping. The nice thing about setting something like this up is there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can use something like Shopify Flow. There's different apps that there's out there that you could configure to set this up. You could use Zapier to set up an automation. For this example, we're going to be using Klaviyo to set this up. Now, the nice thing about this is once you hit your dashboard, it's very easy to use. You're just going to go and click on flows, and you'll notice that they already have some flows set up for you. So a lot of times, you don't even need to create anything from scratch. You could just get up and running right away and get this set up. So in this case, look, we have abandoned cart. They got welcome series, abandoned cart, browse abandonment, customer thank you. So they already have a lot of ideas in these flow libraries already set up for you that you can just customize to meet your needs. So in this case, we want to use the abandoned cart here. So let's click get started. All right, so we have our abandoned cart flow, and look, it has a trigger and then it has everything else following. So let's break down how this works. So if we come in here, let's zoom this in. When someone's checkout started, right? So they've started the process of purchasing an item on your store. In this case, it says wait 4 hours, but let's say you want to customize this. So let's say, okay, we'll wait 6 hours instead. 6 hours is a good enough time. Maybe, let's say somebody is going on shopping. Maybe they're at work, they're on break. So what, 12 o'clock, 6 hours, by that time they're at home. See, if you do 4 o'clock, maybe they're on their way back home. So maybe it's not the best time, but 6 hours by that time, maybe they're back at the house, they're relaxing, they're eating dinner, perfect time to send them an email. So let's say let's just make on the safe side with 6:30. I think that's a good, see, a lot of times when you set these, so you have to kind of think logically a little bit. I think 6.5 hours is a good enough time to send out the next trigger to wait. All right, good. So when someone's checkout started, we wait 6 hours, 30 minutes. Now we have what? Abandoned cart, email 1, good. It looks like you left something behind, good. We'll just leave it like that. We have our template. If you'd like to edit it, you can just click on edit like this, and it'll let you edit that specific template that's going to be sent. Something like this, perfect. Add it there. If you want to maybe change it to your brand colors like this, you could just come in here, edit it, but that's good. So we'll click done there. Good. All right, let's go back. This is left behind, good. Set our template and then wait 20 hours. All right, so what's gonna happen is they set out the checkout. Now they have this email. Now it says wait 20 hours. In this case, because we send it we're just estimating around, because we send it in the evening time, I kind of want to send it around the same time. So I'm just gonna say something like this: 1 day. Save that. Wait 1 day, now send out another email. Your cart is about to expire. But in this case, I don't necessarily want the cart to expire because I want to send them more messages to give them a chance. So I'm going to say something like this. I'm going to say, of course, you still want to keep that sense of urgency. So you can see how it says, are you sure you want to leave this behind? I'm going to say something like this. Same thing. Are you sure you want to leave your product like this? This is our template. If you wanted to edit it, boom. So let's save that. All right, good. That's good. That's good. All right. So now let's say we want to send them a third trigger, right? We want to send them a third trigger. So let's come in here like this. Let's first save that, X that out like this. All right, good. Come in here. Manage flow actions. Let's see. Come in here like this. Let's clone this. Move that under there like this. Now we waited 1 day, so I think it's best. So let me see. I think it's best to, we're gonna delay 2 days. But what I want to do is I don't want to send it on weekdays. I don't mean not. I don't want to send it on weekends. So I want to just keep it to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if this second trigger occurred on a Friday, 2 days from then will be Sunday. But in this case, we'll just delay it until Monday. And I think I'll leave the time of day alone because everybody living in different parts of the world or different parts of the country can be at different times. So I'll leave that time, but I want to keep it to just the weekday like this. All right, good. Now what I want to do is I'm going to just clone this to keep it simple. And I want to send a third email. So move this down like this. I want to say abandon email 3. Now I want to really add this sense of urgency. So I'm going to say something like this. I'm going to say your product. Now I'm going to add is about to expire like this. Again, you'd edit your template to make sure it drives in or enforces that sense of urgency that you like to bring out. Save this, and now we have our flow. So let's see here. Let me zoom out, zoom back in like this. All right, so when somebody starts out the checkout process, we're gonna wait 6.5 hours, send them their first email, wait a day, send them the second email, wait 2 days, send them their third email. And then if you really wanted to, you could maybe send some more triggers, or you could even send them maybe a promotional email instead. So let's say you wanted to come in here and we're gonna make another copy down there, right? So we're gonna say something like this. So maybe we can come in here and say, instead of mentioning their product, we can say, check out some of these new products. Then maybe in our template, we could add a link to maybe a new product in our store just to help drive the sense of urgency like this. But yeah, the good thing about setting up a flow in Klaviyo is you can be creative. There's so many things that you can do and play around with this tool. And okay, so let's see here. So it's gonna now review and turn on like this. I'm gonna make it live. Good. So now everything is set to live. So now on my Shopify store, and just to show you, this is the Shopify store that's connected. It's one of the development stores that I'm using here. So in this specific case, if I was to go and just start this checkout process, and let's say, so like right now we have an item in the cart, 6.5 hours from now, if I didn't purchase that product, I would get an email saying, it looks like you left something behind. Then I will, as a customer, will be taken through this flow. But Klaviyo is very simple to use. They have a lot of documentation and examples online about how to use their tool and how to set certain things up. But I hope this video was helpful just to be able to show you how you can set up an abandoned cart sequence on Klaviyo. If you have any questions, if you'd like to set this up for your store, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. But once again, I hope this video was helpful. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions.